I know. Bill is such a dunce. I know, am I right? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you come in. Pardon me, Bill. I've just been here dining with my friends casually at the bar. I've got my nice cold drink, and I figured, why not make one for the boys? Pass me a cigar. Anyway, I see my reputation precedes me. Today, as you can expect from the title, even though this was probably unexpected, we are doing the Clash Royale minor challenge with what is I presume to be a rich British boy. Here we go. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Thank you all so very much for joining me this fine evening. Today we are doing the minor challenge, as I've stated previously, and it will be tips and tricks on how to win the minor challenge. However, the minor is pretty insignificant by himself, so in most situations you don't want to choose the minor. Anyway, without further ado, as they say, let's jump right into the game. I'm currently 1 loss to 12 wins. I'm actually doing very well, and my reputation is on the line with this video. Here we go. In this situation, we are actually going to choose the Goblin Barrel. We just chose the Goblin Barrel, therefore we need log to counter. And I need cheaper units that are good on defensive and counter pushes, so I'm going to choose the Valkyrie. And as my final card, I shall take the Electro Wizard. It's good at stunning units. Alright, 24 tomatoes, the GG Gamers. I'm going to start out with a wizard with an ice golem to stop the baby dragon from interfering with that. I'm going to let those nasty goblins run free and make a counter push on the left side with the wizard, along with a goblin barrel for the extra deadly threat. There's almost nothing he has to counter this push. We have now taken the tower successfully, and that magic archer should die by the wizard. Perfectly planned, as you should presume, with such a respectable man. I'm going to use Electro Wizard and Knight to flawlessly counter that beautiful giant. What a beast. What a beast. Gets 2 shots off on the tower, something I personally can deal with. I'm not sure how long I'll keep this act up for. Alrighty. I'm not sure what to do. I'll play a ghost on the far right side. Excuse me. Looks like he has completely given up because his life is, in fact, sad. Alright, let's rush all in. There's nothing he can do. Ice Golem and Ghost will tank, while Wizard and Valkyrie annihilate. Good game, and well played. Because we're British, we only sip the finest tea. Here is the mother flippin' tea. As you see here, we are now 13-1. Because we did not take the minor, and instead chose defensive units that would be great to make a counter push. It's fine to take a little bit of damage to provide a counter push for yourself. 12,500 gold. That's petty. Anyway, let's jump into the 14th battle and see if we can get this epic victory royale. I'm going to take the archers because they're more versatile and can be split. Goblin Cage is also very cheap. And now I need something that will target buildings, like the Goblin Giant. And its Spear Goblins can be very useful. Now I'm taking the Ice Wizard because it's more versatile for a counter push. It's able to be backed up, and it's much slower, so you can build up your elixir. Hello, Dan. From the 97 Bandits, you're going down. Still using that old tower skin. Petty. I will play a Goblin Giant along with Zap against those minions. And those Spear Goblins will do just fine. I currently need not to fret. With my elixir, I shall just save. Now, for the Ice Wizard in the way back, Goblin Giant gets one shot off. Now to play Goblin Cage, along with the Goblins, to counter his push completely, without any damage reaching my tower. Now I can provide a counter push with the Goblin Barrel and Ice Wizard. He has played Barbarian Hut. That is very fatal. It's its own flaw. I unfortunately do not have any heavy spells to counter such an obstacle. Instead, I will play a slow Goblin Giant and zap the Barbarians and those petty minions. Everything targets onto the Goblin Giant just in time, and those Spear Goblins, along with the Princess Tower, are able to counter everything just fine. Now we drop an Ice Wizard in the far left side, excuse me. I'm dyslexic. Alright. Dropping a ghost right on that, inside the poison because I'm a dunce. And, go figure, the ghost will counter push against those E-bobs. Gonna play a Goblin Cage along with Goblins to counter that. And archers. And now that should counter the last wave of barbarians. Both of us are pretty much even at this point. I shall now do Goblin Giant along with Ice Wizard. This will also provide a counter push along with the Royal Ghost and Goblin Barrel. I'm gonna put archers behind everything. Doesn't seem like he has much. We now take the tower. I shall now do a Goblin Giant in the far back as that Ghost and Ice Wizard take out those E-bobs quite flawlessly. Perfect. Perfect. Goblin Cage to tank and stabby goblins right on that miner just for the counter. We shall now drop Ghost on the right side to split his pushes. Drop a Goblin Barrel so the Ghost tanks for just in time. No sooner, no later. That is the GG, good game, as they say. So now, as you can see, I am quite a professional in this challenge. What you want to do is not take the miner. He is just too weak. He's only good at slowly chipping away with his petty shovel. What a fool, what a fool. Anyway, we have this epic chest from Arena 13. Clone, Electro Dragon, Skeleton Army, and Prince. Not much I use there. The final win shall be this emote. It is limited, tell you. So, when this challenge is over, it's never coming back for 3 months, I presume. Executioner has been severely buffed. He is perfect for countering pushes. I will take the Giant simply because he's cheaper. And the Fireball because in this challenge there are almost no buildings, so you need not to choose the Earthquake unless you already gave your opponent a building. I shall then take the Guards because they counter the Miner much better than the Goblins. They take off more shots. Alright, he gave me Freeze and Ram Rider, a deadly combination for getting that last hit. I will let him play his card first. And if he does nothing, alright. He has now played that. I shall play Giant along with an Executioner. Take it out perfectly. And now I shall freeze whatever he throws at me. There we go. Takes out the dragon. Takes out the barbarian and the miner pretty well. Now to counter with gods. As you can see, we have done about, I'd say 1,000 damage to his tower. This is phenomenal. I may not look it, but I will hit that fireball perfectly. Right on all three, as all things should be. Hit the ghost right up on that mortar, so it does just about nothing. Ghost should take it out in about 3 hits with that barbarian. The barbarian, unfortunately, failed the ghost. Now, I did give him Earthquake, and he gave me the Elixir Pump. So I need to wait him to mess up and use his Earthquake on something else. In the meantime, he has no defenses against this. And if he does, I shall simply freeze it. Alright, he currently has nothing. He's not even trying at this point. Takes out the tower with a simple swoop of the hand. I shall now play giant in front of my executioner, excuse me. Along with royal guards to help take out that petty miner. There we go. He used his Earthquake, just like he shouldn't have. And the Royal Ghost is tanking for that dragon. He will probably be getting this tower because the ghost will simply go invisible. I have now played a fireball on his tower. Now to counter push with the Executioner and Ram Rider as soon as he played that golem. Freeze all of that. And now to play a Royal Ghost against that golem. We must take it out very swiftly or else we are doomed. In fact, I shall now pull that petty fool over with my pump. What a simple trick can fool the simple-minded. Now, Executioner. My giant is pounding away at his tower. Now it is, I believe, the time to act up. The time to rush in with all guns blazing. Freeze it all and win. Just like that. It is not that hard when you're not simple-minded, but instead big-brained. As a man once said so greatly and so profoundly. Anyway, this has been a delightful time with you, fellow believers. I shall now take this new emote to fancy myself. Honestly, does not make much sense. When he lights his candle, the room lights up. As you can see right here, I will switch that just for you. It lights up when he lights the candle, but he was already holding a lit match. Flawed logic in a video game. Anyway, I hope you're all having an amazing night and enjoy yourself. I'm going to take myself out with Bob. Ciao.
This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have anything else? I have lots of other videos that you can watch, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them just as much. Now I'm actually kinda concerned. Did something horrible happen to you? Did you leave the room and forget you were watching YouTube? When you come back, I bet you're gonna be pretty confused. I would be too. Hey, are you subscribed to my channel? If you're not, you should totally subscribe to my channel. And even if you're already subscribed to my channel, you could tell a couple friends to go subscribe to my channel. Because this video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. I'm amazed that you're still watching this. I don't understand why. It's almost like you're you're trying to prove a point, but I don't know what that point is. Or you think there's gonna be something special at the end, but there's not.